Hey, good morning, good day, fellow babies. Welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. We are hopeful that you are watching as a Patreon patron. If you are, thank you so much. You're getting it real time. We also are hopeful that you have figured out how to link your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon account. If you can do that, we are getting paid there as well. So you're getting it real time. And if you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, that'll work for us as well. If you can't do any of those things, if you don't have the money, I totally get it. Then you're watching a week late. But again, we appreciate your patronage at a minimum. Please follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. From Patreon, from Tarma, there was a report that the largest inventory of next-gen consoles in Europe belong to a scalper group. Do you think console manufacturers and game retailers should do more to stop the scalping of their products? Retailers don't care because the product is sold, but do you think this process hurts Sony or Microsoft at all? I think retailers care too. I mean, retailers want their customers to feel like they have the relationship and they can get the console at retail, and so they want to make sure they fulfill. I heard, and I'm always going to get these two companies mixed up. Now I can't remember if it was Xbox or Sony, but one of them required you to register with a specific ID to pre-order a console. Was it Microsoft? I can't remember. Anyway, one of the two did. Apparently, they both kind of do. So scalpers are going to have to use multiple IDs to get it. But how do you control it? How do you actually know? Yeah, and again, I don't know if that's a retailer. See, that could have been a retail-driven ID requirement. But the simple thing is that when you go onto a website and fill something out and you click the box "I'm not a robot" and it says identify all the pictures in the background and all that, they actually should probably require a separate email ID, separate credit card number, and if one credit card is being used to buy multiple consoles, they should just allow it. Now, obviously, the same scalper can go to GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, and keep going to different retailers and buying as many consoles as they can. And this is kind of capitalism. This is what we get, in a free society, is people who can make a buck will make a buck. The right way to deal with this is don't pay an inflated price and just wait. But, if you want to give it as a gift for Christmas, you're going to pay whatever it costs because you got to have one. So I don't know how you stop it. I don't know how you put it on the manufacturer. I don't know how you put it on the retailer. The best they can do is limit one per customer. And like I said, somebody who's willing to spend the time to go to GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, Amazon, and buy 5 consoles is going to get 5 consoles. And to be honest with you, I had people during pre-order, they're like, I can't find one. And I'm like, yeah, go on the wait list at every retailer, and then maybe you'll get lucky and you'll get one. I mean, I don't know how to tell. And what if they got 5? Then they're scalpers, So my next door neighbors is a bunch of single guys. They got lucky and they got 2, and they're like, they live in the same house. They're like, what do we do with the other one? Oh, we'll scalp it. And I don't blame them. They didn't know if they'd get 2. So I don't know what to tell you. I mean, yes, the answer to your question is it does hurt Sony and Microsoft because they want those consoles in their customers' hands, not in the hands of somebody who's going to profit. They don't want someone jacking up the price. I mean, there's something called economic rent. The console's $500. That's what Microsoft expects to make. They don't want the price to be $1,000. If people are willing to spend $1,000, I mean, the right way to fix this is Sony and Microsoft can start consoles out at $1,000. They can, and I think if they were smart, they charge $1,000 and then let you buy, 10 games or something in over the next 5 years. But they could do that, but then you're going to cut out the guy who doesn't have $1,000. So there really isn't a good solution for this. And because they want to charge everybody the same, the scalpers are going to buy them if they're willing to. This is what happens with hard to get, event tickets for concerts and sporting events. And scalpers is a real business, and that's why you have things like Ticketmaster. Prior to Ticketmaster, I don't remember concerts having different tiered seating. It used to be $20 to go see a concert 25 years ago, and every seat was $20. And if you got lucky, you were up in the front. And now it's like $1,000 in the front row and $100 in the back row and all sorts of pricing in between, because Ticketmaster is a scalper, and they figured out a way to scalp and meet the market demand by the rich people paying more and the poor people paying less. So this is reality. This is the way it is. And I'm sorry to say that. Welcome to the worldwide interweb, where anybody can set up a dozen PCs and order as many consoles as they want. And I saw the picture of the guy with a whole wall full of PS5. So, yep, that exists. Sorry, that's going to happen, Tarma. All right, thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. And again, if you're a Patreon patron, we appreciate your patronage. If you have linked your Twitch Prime account to your Amazon Prime account, please remember to re-up that. We get a couple bucks a month, and that's really helpful, so Shane can actually afford to produce these things. And if you can subscribe on YouTube, we appreciate anything that you are willing to commit. You're getting all that real time. If you're doing none of those and you're getting this a week late because you don't care, or you have no money, or you lost your job, I'm sorry. Please follow me on Twitter, and you will see I'm sincerely sorry. And I'm a Democrat, and I hope everybody is taken care of in this tough time. And I voted Democratic so we would get some stimulus. So I hope that you guys who don't have any money are going to get some stimulus from the government, because the government needs to support you. Stay in school. Don't be a fool. This will help you get a good job where you can actually afford to vote your conscience, which is really what matters. I hope everybody is healthy and safe and sane. And I hope you guys get through the year unscathed and your families. Thank you for watching.